4x4 Evo. I haven't had a couple problems trying to set up the recording. Alright, two-wheel drive Ford F250, which is a 2000 model Ford F250 with the V10 motor. And this truck versus this Arctic place, whatever you call it, can't even hardly talk. Alright, I start at second gear because first gear's granny low range. Alright, time to drive. And yeah, 10,000 miles later in this truck. Can it make it? Can it make it? Can it make it? Crap. Can't even make it up there. I was about to cut right there, but I was like, that's what made my sound off and call it dead. So I was like, no, I'm not going to. This is full recording. Let's just go over there. I have 17 minutes of my storage left, but I have to delete some footages. Like the old keynoter toting with Cash Money. That guy. Well. This truck versus ice. Alright, I'm going for it. Start third gear. If I reach up 40 miles an hour, I'll be good. And then my speedometer don't spin up whenever I'm spinning wheels like I am right now. Full throttle right there. Only reason it's like geared low in fourth gear because it's on ice. If I let off the throttle, it's going to do that. I don't know what the real transmission of the actual truck is. Because they made them in 5 speeds and automatic, so I don't know the real deal in this truck. Hopefully the camera will set there where it's at now, because I ain't got my phone case on it, because I had to take the battery out of it because my phone started acting up. I don't know what's going on with those Androids. It's like you try to clear your history thing and something pops up and then it goes all crazy. I don't trust it, so I'm just going to leave my case off probably. Yeah, I think I got my TV remote up here. No, it's down there in the bottom bunk. Oh crap. I tried to take two little my die-cast F250s with the V8 motor in it. It didn't work out because one's lifted and one's a standard truck. Oh, I forgot this is jump. Plus I'm driving nighttime, so it's kind of hard to see. It's new moon. I set new moon instead of full moon, so it's 10 times harder to see. And it might be bright on the camera. And no, I don't have my flashlight on either. It's just how it is. Snow makes snow bright. Speaking of snow, I think we're going to get some snow because it starts snowing. Come on, can I make it up this hill? Come on now. And it's not 4-wheel drive because if I try to press L1 and R1, which is the button to press 4-wheel drive, it ain't going to go 4-wheel drive. It's a 2-wheel drive truck. And that kind of sucks because I remember back in the day whenever I first seen this truck, I didn't know. So I just spotted it right away and just bought it. And then realized there was 4-wheel drive version. And I was like, well, crap. I didn't have the money for it then, but now I'm like $2 million because I kind of cheated right there. That'd be alright. I just thought I'd see if it worked. And it actually did. So I bought me a racer truck, the f250. But I ain't got as many miles as this truck does. I don't know how many laps we are. I think it's 3. Check real quick. Let's find her. I'm gonna just turn that on just because. I'll go full lap and probably 5 laps. I don't know. It depends how long the recording lasts. Gosh. I tried a couple attempts at recording this and then I was like, nah, I don't care. Because I bumped my power button and I was like, well, crap. Because I was going to cut and get right where I'm at now recording because I got like a pause button on my phones. Well, I got both of my phones, my Galaxy S4 and this Galaxy Mega. Which was supposed to be my everyday phone, but long story, so I went back to S4. But I will tell you what had happened, like whenever I had to take my battery out. What I was doing is I seen my phone start acting up. I tried to hold it, like, you know how you hold it and just you can go power off or restart. I tried to hit power off and I forgot it says, "Are you sure?" And it just kicked me out of that, so I tried to instantly hit restart and it didn't do nothing. So what I did is I took my case off and pulled the back off. Well, you gotta pull it off carefully or you're gonna break the back out of it. It's kinda like pulling a dash trim piece out of your F250, like me and my dad did in his truck. We pulled his dash out just to get the light bulbs in 2000 for an F250. It's crazy. Crazy experience because we tried to get the radio out and the thing wouldn't come out, and we pulled one of the dash clips, so we decided to just pull the whole dash out. So that's how it went. But we finally got the light bulbs. One's kind of dimming a little bit, but I'm not worried about it. The reason why we had to change light bulbs because you see how it looks here. The speedometer lights are good. Well, on his truck, they were all about blow. There's like both sides was blowed. Like the RPM gauge was like at the 2,000 mark. Right there is where it's blowed, and you couldn't see no numbers or nothing. You can still see the speedometer, but you couldn't hardly see part of it. Fuel gauge you couldn't even see. You couldn't even see your oil pressure and nothing. So yeah. So that speedometer you see in the videos, the 731, you take it. We took the bulbs off of it and decided to put them on his truck, and they actually worked. Found one blowed bulb on it, so we didn't use it. And we didn't retake the dash apart just to test the bulbs. We already knew it was blowed because if you see it dim and there's kind of like stuff going across it. Hey, there's a train going by, so you're going to hear that. I like how it catches traction right there. I'm on my third lap. I just now realized that. I was just thinking of whenever we was pulling dash clips out. And maybe tomorrow, if I'm able to, I'm going to play Black Ops 2 multiplayer because somebody requested it. And I was like, okay, let's play sometime whenever I get a chance to. Then I just thought of it. I was starting to play this game, and I was like, I'm going to make a video of this game. That way I could show how easy it is to go around this map in a two-wheel drive Ford truck. And yes, I have, like, whenever you get going, you start to get used to driving on ice at first. I drove on ice on this map one time, and I was like, I better make a video of this sometime, because that was before I hit 10,000 miles. I was like 8,200 miles, and I tried it. I decided to have fun with this truck before I hit 10,000, so it's alright. It's like you off the gas like an automatic in a real truck. It just goes almost idle. And I know how to stall a 7.3. Take the fuel and the gas pedal, just barely hit on the accelerator. It'll drop a 500 RPM sometimes. It's crazy. And I decided to try it because I seen somebody in a 7.3 just take the foot on the accelerator, barely press it, and they drop 500 RPM. Well, I actually tried it, and I got good at it. And then one day, I stalled the truck. I was like, what's going on? I stalled it. Because I've been trying to stall that thing for months. A couple months, actually. And then finally, I stalled it. I stalled it twice. No joke, actually. I actually did stall the truck twice. Everything I tell you, like this truck, I've had this truck for almost 10 years. That's the truth right there. I'm not like one of those people that lie about everything. Kind of like my cousin, but I think he's starting to get out of line. I'm not too sure. Because he's kind of something else. I don't know. He can be crazy. And I got a 92 Polaris 4-wheeler. That thing almost has 2,000 miles. And I'm like, I only bought that thing 1,700 like a few months ago. 1,778. I still don't remember the exact mileage. And right now, I think it has 1,980 almost. It's quite a bit. but it's not as much as this truck. This truck can go 100,000. I took one of my PS3 controller apart. Well, it was one of my bad ones. Good thing it was my bad ones, not my everyday one. I took it apart. Now my L1 button won't stay in place. Now I'm like, what's going on with that? Now this PS2 controller I'm using right now, oh god, crap. Well, screws are in neutral. I don't like to hit the rev limiters in this truck, even though it's like 5,000 right there. I don't really hit the rev limiters in this truck. I mean, it's an old truck, so I'm just like, I'm going to take it easy. I mean, it does have 10,000 miles, but right now you'll see them at 200,000. It's because it's a video game and you don't get high mileage unless you're an everyday gamer. Not like me. I don't even play games hardly anymore. And that is the truth, too. I don't really play games anymore. That's why I never really post gaming videos. Just like when I post those toy buses, like the toy school buses, those things, gosh. I had a few of them forever. You're just looking at them and you're thinking, this thing, I've had this thing that long. It's nothing. And of course, as long as I don't hit my head on the fan, I actually did hit my head on the fan. That hurt. I think I still got a little place on my head for it, because I did feel like a little dry blood spot on it, whatever you call it, I don't know. And we are about to finish the lap. Put fifth gear. There's my awesome truck. I put LED lights on it, just because. Yeah, 404 Evo. I'm gonna end it here. I'll catch y'all later, I guess. Well, see ya.